Hello and welcome back to the Generation Finance YouTube channel. In today's video we will be uncovering 10 secrets the rich don't want the poor to know. Make sure you watch until the end for the most important secret. Do you know that the richest 1% of the world control almost half of the world's wealth? Oh yes. To put some perspective on that, the 80 richest people in the world control the same amount of wealth as the 3.5 billion people on the other end of the wealth spectrum. That's an incredible statistic. You can clearly see the global financial inequality our world is currently experiencing. This wealth gap means that the rich get richer and more powerful, and sadly, the poor get poorer. For the 1%, being wealthy is not about having money, it is about having power. To them, money is only a medium of exchange for the real thing, power and influence. To keep this money and power for themselves, the wealthiest people in the world keep the secrets of wealth creation to themselves. After all, if poor people don't know how to get rich, they will remain poor and the rich can keep getting richer. But thanks to the internet, the rich cannot keep this information secret anymore. So in today's video, we'll be exposing 10 of the biggest secrets the rich do not want you to know. For more videos about everything finance, wealth, and money-making tips, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you never miss an upload. Number 1. They don't know as much as people think they know. Here's the thing about the rich, they are pretty confident in themselves. And that confidence makes people believe that they know more than they actually do. Rich people are well aware that there is a lot that they do not know. However, they keep that a secret from the rest of the world. Instead, they'll do everything they can to make you think they are all-knowing, while learning what they don't know in secret. That's the reason the world's richest and most powerful people read books. They recognize that they have to be at the top of their game always, and reading is one of the best ways to learn. On average, every millionaire reads at least one book a month. This is something that poor people are not aware of, because they perceive successful people as geniuses. They don't see any reason to learn. Instead, they'll most likely attribute their lack of knowledge to some unfavorable circumstance. Number 2. They never give up. There's an interesting thing you'll find in common amongst the world's wealthiest people. They never gave up. Their resilience is a critical part of their success stories. Unfortunately, when people look at these super rich people, they don't often see the years of heartache and hard work that they went through to get to where they are today. Their lives seem to be effortless and luxurious, but the truth is it was not always that way. To be as wealthy as they are, rich people have learned not to run away from challenges, but to take them on and find solutions to resolve them. While others give up, they are willing to go to lengths that poor people would consider uncomfortable. This is a defining trait of the rich. Poor folks, on the other hand, would balk at the sign of any challenge, and that's what keeps them poor. Not many rich people are willing to tell you their stories of how tough it once was for them. This is so you don't build the same resilience they have and make yourself rich too. Number 3. It's all about selling yourself. In the normal world, modesty is seen as a virtue. Don't blow your own trumpet, they say. In the world of the rich, however, blowing your own trumpet is how you sell yourself. Rich people know that to put themselves in the prime position to create wealth, they have to sell their ability to the people who matter. They also know that they have to tell people what they are good at. It's not about overstating their skills, it's about excellent salesmanship. Talking more about everything they are good at, and sweeping what they aren't really good at under the carpet. Because of this, they often land lucrative opportunities which could, in turn, boost their overall net worth. Poor people might be pretty good at many things, but maybe they are not confident in themselves. They don't sell themselves properly. This inability to sell themselves could be one of the reasons they are not wealthy. Being a good salesman is a secret of the rich. It comes from an innate confidence about their abilities and their talents. There could be even more talented people who are not wealthy, just because they don't know how to market their skills properly. This secret is not something you'll be taught in business school. After all, if it was, it wouldn't be a secret. It's something you have to learn on your own and practice so you can get better. Number 4. They keep a tight, carefully chosen circle. Being wealthy has so much to do with your mindset, and rich people know this. They recognize that to create wealth, attitude is everything. And to create the right attitude, the people you move around with play a vital role. Rich people are very picky about the people they associate with and spend time with. One notable trait about the rich is that they have a very strong desire to learn. And so, they like being around people they can learn from. People who complain a lot and speak negatively won't last long around successful people. Changing your sphere of influence can completely change your fortunes. Poor people don't know this. They'd rather stick around people that make them feel good, even if they do not challenge or improve them. Number 5. The best way to make money is to start a business. It is no coincidence that the top 10 wealthiest people in the world are all business people. Rich people believe that the best way to make money is to start a business. Interestingly, for the businesses of the rich to thrive, they need to hire skilled workers who will earn a salary from them. It has become a trend for entrepreneurs to say things like, "I could never work for anyone in my life." The irony is that they have a handful of people, at least, working for them. This is one secret they say out loud. Because they know that no matter how many times they say it, many people still wouldn't be interested in starting a business. Poor people see business enterprises as taking huge risks. And because they'd rather live in their comfort zone, they won't embrace the idea of starting a business. In the end, they end up being employed by the rich and making them richer while they don't make any real gains in improving their net worth. Number 6. Teamwork is key. Capitalism seems to celebrate individualism. Billionaires have become the new rock stars, and the big companies they own are like their playthings. But that is just what they want us to see. On the inside, they understand that teamwork is important. Rich people recognize that for them to achieve their goals, they must invest in building a highly talented and reliable team. They recognize that it takes a world-class team to build wealth. And because of that, they will go to great lengths to hire the best people to join their teams. They prefer to surround themselves with a team of people who are smarter than them. While the smart team members get to work, the rich people sit back and ensure that the team works together cohesively. In the end, the rich people take the applause for the brilliant work done by their teams. This is something that poor people do not know. Rather than try to work within or around a team, they prefer to do things on their own. What eventually happens is that they'll take on too many responsibilities and ultimately burn themselves out. Number 7. It's all about the ideas. In the mindset of the rich, making money is not difficult. Now don't get me wrong. Making money is hard work. Rich people just don't like to think about hard work as a difficult thing. More importantly, the reason rich people do not consider making money to be difficult is that they believe that money is earned through ideas. From their point of view, making money starts from getting the right ideas. Once the right idea can be conceived, the rest is relatively easy. You've heard it said before that ideas rule the world. That's exactly what the rich think. The average person doesn't think that way though. Instead, the average person believes that wealth is earned primarily through time and hard labor. The wealthy have absolutely no problem with people having this mindset. After all, if you're pretty smart, they'll love to hire you for your time and labor. You'll be an asset to them. They'll come up with brilliant ideas, while you execute the ideas for them and they get all the applause. Number 8. You should do what you love and what you find fulfilling. To be as wealthy as the world's richest people, you need to demonstrate an insane amount of passion for what you do. Quite simply, you must love your job. Many of the world's richest people live and breathe their jobs. They can hardly stop thinking or talking about what they do. They are excited to wake up on a Monday morning and get right up to work. They don't even mind working all weekend to get the job done. The secret of that kind of passion and exemplary work ethic is that they see work as something they should find fulfillment in. Rich people are not afraid to quit a project if they lose interest in it or they are no longer motivated by it. On the other hand, poor people see their jobs as something they do to make ends meet or to earn a living. As a result, many of them don't find fulfillment in what they do. So they lack the motivation required to propel them into the status of the super wealthy. Number 9. Put your money to work. While the average person goes to work to earn money, rich people put their money to work instead. Rich people have no problem with average people seeing money as a reward, and a means to enjoyment. After all, that mindset is what helps them recruit employees. However, rich people do not view money only as a reward. Instead, they consider money a seed which when properly sown will earn them more money. This is why almost every billionaire is an investor. They understand that you need money to make money, and this is what really gets them wealthy. Number 10. Think big. This is perhaps the biggest defining factor of the rich. Their biggest asset is their ability to conceive big ideas in their mind. Rich people do not allow themselves to be limited by circumstances around them. Instead, they are constantly looking beyond the obstacles before them and thinking of the next big idea, ideas that can change the world. Average people do not recognize the importance of thinking out of the box and thinking big. Once an idea seems beyond them, they'll shut it down, which is exactly why they stay poor. What rich people do not want you to know is that becoming wealthy starts from conceiving those dreams that are so big, they'll keep you up at night. That's the burden that should motivate you to solve problems that will make you wealthy. And there you have it, 10 secrets the rich don't want you to know. Which one of these points stands out for you? Let us know in the comments section. On that note, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed watching this content, be sure to give it a thumbs up, as it helps us greatly. If you are not subscribed already, do subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications, and we will see you in the next video.